Shir sponsor Lui Nishmasar Mekashon Lam Basitzchok. We're holding Bobakamo Tav Peites. We're starting 8 lines from the top, 9 lines from the top, and the Gemara says Omar Abai. Says the Gemara Omar Abai. Toiva Sano Uyilvosli Yodom Nemo Bomilso. We just mentioned Toiva Sano. What's Toiva Sano? We mentioned the end of the previous daf. If a husband, if a woman wants to sell her ksuva, what's the value of the ksuva that she has? Toiva Sano. What's Toiva Sano? She can sell the right for a ksuva. Right? What does it mean selling the right for the ksuva? She tells, she goes to somebody and says, listen, I'm a wife, and if it's like almost like a life insurance. If the husband will divorce me, or the husband dies before me, I get the ksuva. I'm selling that right to you. If I die first, you don't get it. It's an option. That's Toiva Sano. So Abai says, let's speak about Toiva Sano. Because we spoke about it. Let's talk about it a second. Toiva Sano le'isha. Toiva Sano, who gets the right to Toiva Sano? The isha. Right? And not the husband. He's like if it goes to the husband, going back to the case we mentioned in the end of the previous daf. What was the case that one spoke about? Came Adim and testified that this Isha already got a ksuva. It's like more than Zayim, they have to pay her back. They wanted to lose it. What did they lose it? Toiva Sano. But if the Toiva Sano goes to the husband, they didn't lose her anything. Yavim Mazal Toiva Sano, the Gemara says, but the husband will take it anyway. Well, no. Even if the husband takes it, but there's more money in the house. While they're married, let's say she could sell a ksuva for $10,000. So now there's $10,000 in the house. They can go for a vacation. So she says, you took away the right that I had to sell. Yes, the money will go to my husband, but at least I would enjoy it. The Toiva goes completely to the Isha, and the husband has nothing, not even fruits, not even the benefits of it. The Chazal gave a takana, the Isha, to the husband. He gets the fruits of the nechosim, not the fruits of the fruits. Toiva Sano is the fruits of the fruits, because it's something you have in nechosim, you have fruits, and you have the sale of the nechosim. It's called fruits of the fruits. Toiva says not every fruits of the fruits doesn't get. Let's say she took the fruits and she planted them and they grew new fruits. That's called fruit of the fruits. That the husband does get. Talk about indirect fruits, like selling, which is considered to be another type of fruit. And they came from the house of Rav and the Bismendash. We have a Mishnah that says like the Koras Usha that we learned in the previous time. What's the Koras Usha? So when Isha sells the Nichsi Milug, the husband has the first right. And when the Isha dies, he takes the nechosim away from the lekos. What's the right? It says, we learned in our Mishnah, if a slave or a woman, they damage, they consider to be p'kiyosam ro. They're bad news. Why are they bad news? Anybody who hurts them has to pay. And if they hurt somebody else, they potter. Why the potter? As we learned in the beginning of the Masechta. Because then the Isha will go, and the Eved will do it every day to cause the husband a damage. He's like that. If you hold, there's not the Koras Usha. Why can't she pay? Okay, not the husband should pay. She should pay. She should sell it. When the money, she'll pay. You see, the Koras Usha, even if she sells it, the husband takes it out. Second one, according to your understanding, Nehi Nami, he said the Koras Usha. There's not the Koras Usha, and she cannot fully sell it. One second. She could sell an option. You're right. If she dies first, the husband will take the nichsim miluk. But if the husband dies first, she does have the right to sell it. So there is some value over here. She has a nechosim worth $1 million. She can't sell it for $1 million because maybe the guy will lose it. But she can sell an option. She can sell it for $50,000. Ella deleisle. I have to say that she doesn't have nichsim miluk. Chanami deleisle. So there's no riot from our Mishnah that selling doesn't work. Says more in 1 second. You want to say she can't sell her or nichsim miluk. But this means the ksuva. What about the ksuva? Every woman has a ksuva. Mone masayin or abone masakin for Isha. Why can't she sell that? Same way she can't sell it. You know why? So Rameir told us a person cannot be with his wife without a ksuva. In this case, she sold the ksuva. There's no ksuva. So in 1 second, what's the simple understanding? Why can she not be with a ksuva? Because in order for her not to divorce her. Because he's going to lose money for divorcing her. So more, why can you be without a ksuva? In this, usually a husband and wife cannot be without a ksuva. Why? Because you want to make sure that the husband will not divorce the wife. Okay? So you want the husband not to divorce the wife, say don't be without a ksuva. If there's no ksuva, the husband will divorce the wife easily. But in this case, there is a ksuva to pay. It's not to her, it's just someone coming from on her behalf. So there is a ksuva. So the ksuva that will force the marriage. The reason why you can't do it, because Tupas Sano is only words. And words will have mishtabit. That, what are you going to say? I'm going to give the Nizak, she wanted to damage somebody. So yeah, I owe you now $100. Okay, so I'll give you the right to Tupas Sano. There's no actual object you can give. So why not? It's not money. It's an option that she could sell, and she gives it to the Nizak. Ela mishum l'shmuel. Thomas Shmuel amoicha shtar choyv l'chaver v'chazor machloi machul v'afilu yorish moicha. So the reason is a different problem. The problem is someone who sells a shtar choyv to his friend, and he's moichel the shtar choyv. So the shtar choyv is gone, and even the inheritance, even the son can be moichel. So Reuven sells to Shimon a shtar choyv, right? Reuven has a shtar choyv on Levi. Levi owes Reuven $100. That's what it says in shtar choyv. Reuven sells it to Shimon. Now Reuven goes and moichel Levi. Does it work? He says, Shmuel says yes. Reuven can be moichel to Levi. Levi owes money to Reuven. Reuven says, I'm moichel you. So if so, and even the son of Reuven can be moichel. So if so, what does the boy say? I have a problem over here. The Isha will sell her ksuv, the right or one of the ksuva, that the husband owes her. She'll sell it, give it to the Nizak, and then she'll be moichel to the husband, and you will lose it. So the Muhammad, so okay, so let him do it. Let him sell it. And if she's moichel, she's moichel. If she's not moichel, she's not moichel. There's something over here. There's some value over here, right? She damaged Shmer. Now she's going to give Shmuel the right to the Tevis Ano. So yeah, maybe she'll be moichel to the husband. Okay, but right now he's giving you nothing. So at least give him that. Maybe she'll not be moichel. So it's not maybe. I mean, we know for sure she's giving moichel to the husband. To go and do something which is for sure not going to work, then we're not doing it. In this case, we assume that it's a definite. That the Isha will be moichel this a right to her husband. So it's just going to be a joke. To do a joke, we're not doing it. Says the Gemara, sorry, I said when she was selling the shtar choyv, she'll sell it to somebody else, give the money to the one that she damaged. Now he's saying just sell it to the one who damaged. Give it to the one that she hurt, damaged. Why? The Pite's was based. Basically, the same we mentioned before. Before, there was a little mistake. Before we said that she sold to the guy who damaged. I don't think one understood she's selling it to Beryl to pay for Shmuel. So says the Gemara, you can sell it to Beryl to pay for Shmuel, but at the end of the day, she'll be moichel. So why don't you sell it to Shmuel? So right now, it's better than nothing. Says no, it's for sure it's going to be moichel. To be matriach the bezin for no reason, we're not going to do it. In other words, the first answer was, I'm going to have to cancel the sale and do it again. And then Bel is going to come and demand it back. Now, give it to Shmuel. It's also, there's no point of doing something which for sure going to be canceled. Says the Gemara, when she heard the husband, so she didn't lose anything. It might has been oh, you know what? In this case, Isha damaged her husband, and she damaged him for 50 zuz. The husband owes her 200. Let her sell the ksuba to her husband for 50. That be moichel 50, and that will be a payment. There is no pseita because she's moichel to her husband, who she's giving the money to her husband. So the same. That's where we go back. Here, that's not for somebody else. Here, if the husband and wife won't have a ksuba, so then the whole point of the ksuba is for the husband and wife to have something that is forcing the husband not to be paying if he has to divorce her. Here, she's being moichel, not to pay. Similar time, what's the reason? Because she'll take out the he will divorce her because there's no payment. The kabbalah b'chavla is going to take the money of the ksuba with his kabbalah. Says more Yachi, Ashtanam, guys should go with the Kabbalah. Says 1 second. Well, what are you helping me? The Isha hurt the husband and she owes the money. So the husband will divorce her. Say, oh, give me ksuba. I'll give you ksuba, but you owe me money too for the Kabbalah. It's only, you don't pay for the Kabbalah only temporarily until the husband divorces her. Say more, the nafish ksevus ksevaso. So more answer, no, the ksuba is worth much more than the Kabbalah. The Kabbalah is 20, the ksuba is 200. And that's why he's not going to divorce for that. So going back to the first question, if you ksuvaso miksuva deraiso, nukva kud deraiso, says the Gemara, if her ksuva is so big, and one understands, ksuva deraiso is 200, make it 1,000. If her ksuva is 1,000, just reduce the ksuva to the amount, as long as it's more ksuva deraiso. The idach is banana ali bechabal, and she's going to sell the rest for his chabal. Can't do any fish ksuva deraiso. It's not worth more. His chabal is 4 zuzim. And the ksuva deraiso is 200. Because of the 4 zuzim, he won't come and sell 25 slot, because every seller is 4 zuzim. 25 seller is 100. Talk about it by almona. That's the smaller amount of ksuva. Tosh already asked, ksuva deraiso is only by a besula, which is 200. Not by almona, which is 100. So that's a shah. That's what Tosh asked. He says, we call it all ksuva deraiso, but at the end of the day, she owes him 4 zuz. He wants to divorce, has to pay 100, so he's not going to do that. So he's not going to go and risk 100 for 4. But right, why not just pay the 4 right now? Because we don't want to reduce the ksuva deraiso. Says the Gemara at the time. It says in the Brayz, Kashem shaloi tim kor v'tachtov, kach lo tafsid v'tachtov. Says don't sell when she's under him. And you should not lose, right? What does it mean? Rashi says, Kasaga, we thought, we can't sell when she's under him. She won't lose any money for the fact she causes nezik under him. There is cases that she will lose. That will be the case. We just said in the case that it's less ksuva deraiso, you can't sell it because you can't reduce the ksuva. But if the ksuva is more than ksuva deraiso, you could do it. So you see over here, Rayo. So why are you saying there's no such thing? Says the Gemara. Omar Rava Seifa son the ksuva's boning dichrin. We're now talking about ksuva, regular ksuva. The ksuva's boning dichrin. Ksuva's boning dichrin. As Rashi puts out, Rashi brings over here the Gemara in ksuvas. Let's see it inside. Pregnant Spato boning dichrin davei lechem minoi. What do you have for me? Rashi explains. She had 2 wives. The one has a larger ksuva than the other. One is going to give you 300, the only 200. And they both died, and he inherited them. Or and one. The children still inherited. If there's a son. There's 2 children, let's say. One from one wife, one from the other wife. Each one takes the ksuva of the mother, 300 and 200. Then you let us take ksuva. Don't tell me, I'm not going to give you ksuva because she died already. So we don't say that. Now, we said, continues Rashi. The kaimelos, we learn the ksuvas. Someone who sells the ksuva and she dies, loses. Right? The sons don't look so the other ones will sell. She sold it. Why do you say them? So he said, you know why she had to sell ksuva? She needed the money. So that's the Gemara says over here. What is saying over here? We're talking about ksuva's boring different. When someone sells somebody else, ksuva's boring different is still there. Even though, what's the point? If she would be alive, she would not get no ksuba. The ksuba would go to somebody else. But now that she died, the ksuba goes to the children. Right? The Lukoch loses it because it goes to the husband. But once the husband dies, you give the ksuba to the children. By the time Zuzu then so the money enforced her. When she sells the ksuba to her husband, she doesn't lose time Zuzu then so. In other words, all the chiddush is there's no difference if she sold to somebody else or sold to the husband. In both cases, if she sold it and she died first and then the husband died, the ksuba goes to the children. So let's say just to explain more and more what ksuba is by different. Let's say husband died. He has two wives. He promised one 200, one 300. Let's say they both died. Then he dies, and he has children from the first and children from the second. Now, normally, if you want to have a ksuba, so one child will take 5, and let's say he died and he left $1,000. Normally, one son will take 500, the other son will take 500. That's it. But now, because the ksuba is going different, so the first son takes 300, the second son takes 200 of the ksuba, and then they divide the rest. They divide the other 500, 250, and 250. So one son, the first son is going to get 550, and the other one's going to get only 450. Now, what happened to the wife sold the ksuba before she died? They still get the ksuba because the sale doesn't work if she died first, right? Even though she sold it. What happens if she sold it to him, to the husband? They still get ksuba's b'nei dichrin. That's like we're telling us here. Ksuba's b'nei dichrin is intact, regardless to who she sold it and regardless when she sold it. We say a gomer. Stop over here. Continue from this place in the next half.